Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Welcome to the greatest independent artist spotlight of all time. I'm talking about none other than Plugged In, home of the 15 Minutes of Fame Arena, baby. This is where you get to showcase what you all about and who you all about and how you about it. Are you about it? Yeah, that's a 90s reference. I don't know.
We about it.
Tell me. You tell me. I don't know. We here to find out. Dog, what do you say? You the truth, right? You say you got, well, hey, this is where you get that moment to shine. So, that being said, it's your boy Dwayne, aka the Highlight Reel. And of course, joined by Miss Janean, the Queen of Clapshit and Miss Bougie Thug and herself, my favorite cousin, and none other than the hardest working man in show business, the one that don't play no games and already knows he is the critique of artiste himself, Mr. Derrick Myers. So, guys, welcome. We got a newbie coming on today. We got a newbie. You know what I'm saying? So. This gentleman goes by the name of Big C, and he also kind of goes by Big Chris the Evangelist. You know, some call him Big C, some call him Big Chris the Evangelist, but all things in all ways, man, he just dropped an EP called Take the City and decided to submit a track right here for the 15 Minutes of Fame Plugged In Arena. So y'all ready to hear this track and give your honest thoughts and opinions on it?
Let's do it.
All right, well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So that being said, let's get right on into this thing. Big C is from right here in Atlanta, Georgia, I do believe, straight out of the south side of Atlanta. And yeah, been doing music for a little minute. I do believe a little bit over 5 years or so. And of course, hey, number one inspiration is the man above himself, among others, you know, some Southern styles. You know, he's a man of many influencers. But that being said, this track's called Believe by Big Chris the Evangelist. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get that track playing.
Look, genius. Yeah, let's get it. I believe, 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 I believe. There's a spiritual better than eyes can see, but the greater one's inside of me. I believe. Trying to hit me the spiritual side of life, more than your natural eye, more than your rationalize, more than your fantasize. I love the Holy Spirit, I'm loving Jesus Christ. The power's in the sight, the power's in the light. The devil ain't got no might, he's smaller than the mice. Compared with the Most High, we run out of time. Not trying to be in the limelight. Yeah, I believe. I receive, no one's stopping me, no one's blocking me, no one locking keys. I'm free indeed to leave, I'm free to leave, he's free me. I believe, 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 I believe in you no matter what. Got your hands on me, I can't be touched. According to the kingdom, he ain't got no right. He likes to fabricate, and I'ma call his bluff. In you I believe, you the jury. I'm praying through my past, you can trash and delete. Give me a new slate, I step in the place. I'll never leave your side like I'm Siamese. I told him try Jesus, don't try me. Cause I had evil in my heart, don't remind me. I was salt under Paul, no blinding. If you say he ain't real, you lying. I believe, 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 I believe. You fill my cup up till I had enough. I still ain't done, I had the faith to run this race, just to seek your face. In the face of adversity, the evil one can't curse at me. It's all 1 verses 3, yeah. Cause I had the faith to win this race. in first place. Seek your face, I confess, I'm truly blessed. I'm at the lesson, I've learned the lesson like a new profession. I keep confessing, I have faith, I believe I'll achieve what he has for me for eternity, eternally. I believe, 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 I believe.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was I Believe by Big C the Evangelist, featuring none other than Luke G as well on the track. So I open up the flow to the arena right now and I say, guys, what do you think? What are your thoughts on the following track that was played?
I have to go first. I salute. I always salute a Christian hip hop artist because he's considered a Christian hip hop artist. Yes.
Correct. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. I definitely salute them by being able to give us music that sounds like secular or stuff that like we would ride on to, but still giving a message. So I think that that's awesome. The beat and the production I feel like gave me Kanye-esque vibes, so that was cool. Um, I don't know what word I'm looking for. I want to say fluidity was missing for me. I felt like it was a lot of different stuff going on that he was trying to show range, which is nice, but it didn't ride the way I would have liked it to ride. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes complete sense. So one thing for me, um, is that the the production. I don't think the production was the best. Um, and I think part reason why you think it wasn't fluid is because it sounded like he was trying to fit and cram some lyrics into places it didn't fit.
Mm.
Um, excuse me. Also, the levels were off. So like again, I'm like I could barely hear him in certain pockets because the music was just it was way too loud. But I see where you're coming from as well, though. Janine saying you got Kanye-esque vibes. Um, I would say, if you're able to fix those things, I see what the I see where you were going with that. I do see, but for me, it's just that those things need to be fixed for me. I'm one of those people that like I need to kind of like hear it
Mm.
to be what it is. But it like I see the attempt though. I see where it is where he's coming from. Oh, was
Mm.
that you said that was Luke? Who was that?
Luke G. Luke
Luke
G.
G. Was he
Yeah,
on that track with you and Mike Jeezy?
that's correct.
Energy. Okay.
Yes, he also Luke G also produced Energy.
Mm.
If I'm not mistaken, it's possible he probably produced this one too.
Okay.
Because 9 times out of 10, artists who work with Luke G um, probably go to his studio, and I know Big C has definitely done work with Luke G in his studio, which means Luke is the way he charges. He'll usually do production with it 9 times out of 10, and then just kind of let you do what you do around it. So like
Okay.
that's why Mike likes working with Lou G a lot of times because of how he charges and what he chooses to do. So
Okay.
I'm willing to bet he did produce that one as well.
Okay. Yeah, no, the beat is good. I'm not saying anything about that. It's just the combination of everything together just it
Mm-hmm.
didn't seem like it all fit together. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? So,
I see definitely where both of you guys come from heavily. And I respect pretty much both opinions and totally agree with both ways you guys had to go because Cuzzo, yeah, the Kanye vibes are definitely there. Gives me that like 07, 2010, 2011 Kanye vibe.
mhm.
Um, the hook definitely is very simple, which is always great. It's always great having a simple hook that's like something people can sing or chant or kind of sing along with. I didn't really have a problem with the hook at all for sure in terms of it has crossover in terms of if it was like placed on anything, you could see football teams or whatever, like, going off of that, like, I believe we will win, you hear that all the time, believing in yourself, believing, however you want to spin it, has that kind of potential, but and the production, of course, is pretty solid, but and I do agree in terms of the mixing seemed now Luke G's mixing seemed perfect, but it's something about
Yeah,
Big C's
yeah,
that
yeah,
didn't seem to match what Luke G's did. So
yeah.
I'm not sure if that was recorded at Luke G's or if it was recorded elsewhere and then just Luke G kind of like worked on it as best as he could. Not 100% sure, but that was my only gripe was that it was like it would kind of sound a little mushy when Big C was doing this thing, like it was in and out, like you could hear it, but
Hmm.
then sometimes you couldn't hear it. But then Luke G comes in, you hear it loud and clear to match
Perfectly.
the beat,
Yeah,
tone perfect.
yeah,
And then it comes back to Big C, which you could hear him a little bit better than the first time,
yeah,
but it still just kind of came off a little bit grungy a little bit. But nonetheless,
yeah.
solid enough track for sure. It's definitely not horrible. It's not bad. It's
Mm.
I can see where it definitely has its potential of being like a great solid track, and I'm pretty sure if this is performed, a lot of people will definitely vibe to the vibe of it. So yeah, now that our thoughts is out there, if anybody else ain't got nothing else to add, anybody? Nope, everybody good, cool. Then I would ask, what y'all gonna rate this baby 1 out of 5 boxes? Then?
Am I fluid? Okay. I'm gonna give it I'm gonna give it as is a 2. I feel like if he could clean up the production, or fix the mixing or whatever Derrick said, I don't know terms for, what I mean, but I give it a 2 for right now.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Honestly speaking, I think I'm only going to be able to give it a 2 because of Luke's verse on there.
Mm, okay.
Yeah, I think that saved it a little bit. I think what's his name again? Chris?
Yeah,
BC?
Big Chris the Evangelist. Yeah.
All right. Listen, man. One thing, just like stop, just slow down. Just slow down in your verses and because I felt like it was just too rushed. What I could hear, I think if you slow down in areas need to slow down, and you hang in those pockets the right way, and you get your levels done adjusted properly, do the mixing and mastering. I think you have something that you can work with. But if
Mhm.
you're not delivering it the right way, it's not going to be heard the way you feel the track is. So I'll just leave it at that. But just work on those things, and I think you have something that would uh be a little bit better.
For sure. I'm definitely gonna go around the lines of about a solid 3 on this one. For this specific track, Big C, I definitely gave the EP a listen, but I'm gonna give it another listen in full to see which tracks because I remember this one, if I'm not mistaken, being the first one on the EP, the first track on the EP, and so there was one I know you sampled or you did like a little preview on Instagram, and I was hoping that was the one you were gonna submit, my guy, because that one was kind of like real vibey, and I was interested to hear the rest of that. But I'm sure it's on the EP, so I'm gonna check it out. But for this specific number, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 3, like right in the middle, because the production and Luke G's part was enough to carry this at least to like a average level for this one. Plus, like I said, the hook is catchy enough, it's simple, you know, it makes it that. But obviously we can't give it like 4 or 5 range right now because there's still some things, as Derrick emphasized with the flow, those things can be done a lot better than how they were presented. And it's all love, bro. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing what you're doing for sure, because you know, you definitely got your skill and potential of what you're doing. Just you know, take time to take the advice and just slow down on some flows. You know, I've seen you do it. I've seen, you know, we've done some stuff, so I've seen what you can do and how you can do. Maybe it's just this number. Like I said, I'm gonna listen to the rest of the EP and see. You know, it might have just been that particular track, but nonetheless, Big C, keep submitting, keep working hard, and hey, man, like I said, we're gonna give it to you raw and real. Keep it 100, and that's as 100 as it gets, man. You know what I'm saying? So, all the other independent artists out there, you know what to do. First and foremost, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell. All right, that's step 1. Step 2, make sure you submit your music in WAV and or MP3 form only. All right, we only want links if it got a video. Do not send links to your music because it will not get played. All right, gotta be if it's a video only when you send a link. That's it. No other exceptions. Outside of that, if there's no video, MP3 or WAV files only. All right, that being said, brief bio about yourself. Tell us who your inspirations are musically, okay? So we know about what your influences, all that good stuff. Let us know a bit about yourself, how long you've been doing this, where you're from, all that good stuff. And of course, most important, social media handles, so we know who you are and how to find you. That being said, oh yeah, last thing, because there's no graphic for this. Submit your music to PTA music at otsmediaco.com. That is PTA music at otsmediaco.com. That about does it for this episode, y'all. We thank y'all so much for joining us as always. Until the next time, it's your boy Dwayne, aka the Highlight Reel, the queen of clashing, Miss Bougie Thug, and my favorite cousin Janean, and of course the hardest working man in show business that don't play no games, the critique of artist Derrick. And until next time, y'all, we are plugging out. Peace.